Well, studies show that COVID vaccines are effective, but doctors are now seeing so-called breakthrough cases.
That's right. In Illinois, nearly 100 people have been hospitalized with COVID-related illnesses, despite being fully vaccinated. WGN's Dana Revick is joining us now with more on this.
Well, this is something we're seeing here in Illinois and across the country. Of the 98 million people that are fully vaccinated in the U.S., a tiny portion are developing these breakthrough cases. It's a rare but not unexpected phenomenon as doctors work to study these cases for more answers.
Ariel Silver was in one of the first groups to be vaccinated in Illinois. The Northbrook mother of two is in the medical field and received her 2 doses of the Pfizer vaccine back in December and January.
I was just over the moon. I was so thrilled. It was emotional, like the obligatory selfie picture.
6 weeks after her second dose, both her daughters tested positive for COVID. To her surprise, she also got sick.
For 2 days, I was in bed very ill. I wasn't able to work. I had to cancel my days. I was very congested. I was exhausted. I had a sore throat. I was very sick.
Silver is one of dozens of breakthrough COVID cases in Illinois. Of them, 97 people have been hospitalized and 32 have died, accounting for only 0.5% of all COVID deaths in the state. Nationally, there have been more than 7,000 cases, nearly 500 hospitalizations, and 88 deaths.
The small numbers we're seeing, it's hard to make true conclusions from those small numbers. I think we need to see not just what's going on in Illinois, but nationwide, worldwide, to see how many breakthroughs are there, how many are due to variants, how many are in people that are immune suppressed, so that we can really get a handle of what's going on.
Doctors are still studying these breakthrough cases, which they say are to be expected, and seeing if new variants could be to blame.
Health experts encourage everyone to get vaccinated and say new research is promising among this group when it comes to transmission.
Vaccinated people probably don't spread this. There's not that asymptomatic carriage that we were all worried about. I think studies are starting to show that the vaccines are pretty good at preventing that as well as infection.
So good news there. Now, the CDC has found 40% of these breakthrough cases are among those 60 or older, and 65% of them are females. Doctors are also studying among this group how many people do have compromised immunity. The doctor we spoke with from Northwestern today said those who are undergoing chemotherapy treatments, radiation, something like that, those are the ones that really need to be careful even after vaccination.
That's
right
scary,
now.
though.
I understand it. Thank you, Dana.